via Zoom call. Just another podcast, and they only present the Chris and James Show.
So James,
So,
Power Rangers SPD, right?
yeah, it's low key in my top 10.
Okay. So do you remember what year that it's supposed to take place in?
Actually, no, I don't.
2025.
Oh, in 2 years?
In 2 years, we're gonna have
Talking dogs and androids?
talking dog androids and whatever monster else there is. Well, they're all aliens, right? Everyone's
Right.
alien. Right?
So
Right.
we're gonna get along with other worlds and stuff?
Yeah, soon in 2 years,
Okay.
apparently. And did you know? I didn't know this. Did you know Kruger the dog, the
Okay.
commander, was also the Solaris Knight, like the actor?
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
and
Okay,
because
keep
everything
going.
goes back to Fast and Furious.
Okay.
He was in Hobbs and Shaw,
As
and I don't know, and maybe one of the Samoans, and he was also in Young Rock apparently.
oh. Okay, hold on. Now I have to IMDb this.
Cool fun fact, right?
That is actually a fun fact. SPD?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you could go Solaris Knight from Mystic Force. That's the name.
too late. Who is he? Is he Kruger, Commander? Oh, what the hell? Oh, Emperor Grub. Oh, wait, no, not that guy. Hold on. While I search this up, I will welcome everybody to another episode of Just Another Podcast. If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify at Just Another Podcast, on TikTok at Just Another Podcast. And we are filming right now on a Saturday afternoon. We typically do this during the evenings during the week, but we've had a busy week. We were supposed to yesterday, but I had some things with my dad's place, which I'll get into once I find this dude. Okay, he's one of the wild Samoans in Hobbs and Shaw. So he either plays Afa or Sika. But anyways,
Okay.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, right?
There is success after Power Rangers for those who don't think there is, that they just get typecasted after.
Oh, I have another
Sure, let's go
with SPD. So apparently the Yellow Ranger.
Didn't see iZombie? No, I'm thinking something else.
That's from RPM.
Oh, okay.
She was successful after Power Rangers. Anyways,
Okay.
This Yellow Ranger from SPD, apparently she started adult content on an OnlyFans.
This is me.
I didn't Google for research, but it was in the YouTube video. I'm just saying. That's all.
Okay.
That's
okay. All. This is me not Googling it.
All the listeners out there, he's not Googling right now.
I am not Googling her OnlyFans.
He's not on the phone. He's not looking up her name on the show and then cross-referencing it right now.
Was it Sid or was it Z?
No, wait.
Which one was it? Was it the blonde? No, the blonde was the Pink Ranger, right?
Yeah, the blonde was Pink
Ranger. Okay. So I don't know what her name is, and I'm not Googling it right now. Yeah. So sorry again, Chris. I know we were supposed to do this yesterday, but what's it called? I went to my dad's place because he had trouble. He had trouble logging on to Netflix. So what had happened was MTS. I guess if you have an older box, they changed their Netflix, because it's not like a third-party app; it's a direct channel. So they changed it from just regular, that it's mandatory you have to be a 4K receiver, and then we checked like on my dad's MTS box. There's 2 channels that have it. One is for the 4K, and one's supposed to be for regular. But now both channels are for 4K.
What?
Yeah,
That's
so we
gold.
were like, that's dumb. And so dad's like, can you hook up my old DVD player to to see if it'll work Netflix? And so we opened I turned on his old DVD player that it's pretty old. Logged it on, everything worked, put it on Netflix. The DVD player is so old because my brother's account is new that it doesn't recognize my brother's Netflix account. Right?
The
So
heck?
so my dad's like, hey, how about this Xbox 360 that I have lying here? And I'm like, okay, we'll do this. So I do the Netflix on the Xbox 360, start an
Wait,
account.
did you have to update your 360?
It's it's a newer Xbox 360 because
Oh,
my Xbox 360 doesn't have online capabilities anymore. Let's just put it that way.
That's how old. Oh, I remember. I never.
You
We know
remember,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So I started a new account and stuff, and then I opened it, and then everything's perfect. YouTube's working, great. Netflix, once you log into Netflix, black screen. And I was like, what the hell's going on here? And apparently this is a thing for like Xbox 360s, like because the servers or whatever shut down for
Mhm.
this because they work on Xbox Ones now and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, this is crazy. I was like, I was trying everything. And then my dad is like, how much is a DVD player? And it can't be that much. And then so we went out and bought a new DVD player and hooked up Netflix on that new DVD player, but it works. So he has Netflix on a DVD player. Something that should have been easily done lasted. It's gonna buy, he has to use a DVD player that no one has anymore. But yeah,
Okay, it's been a while since I owned a DVD player. So
Hey.
then there's an like with the DVD player, there's an option for Netflix on
yeah,
the
DVD
DVD player?
players have like online capabilities now.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So this the DVD player that I had for him was so old because it still has Flixster on it. If anybody remembers Flixster.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah, right. So we were like, oh, okay, maybe that's probably why it didn't work. So then the new DVD player only has YouTube and Netflix on it, so it works. So
I mean,
something that should have been like half an hour took 4 hours because we had to go to Walmart and buy him a new
yeah.
DVD player.
Jeez. I mean, so I guess you're like, what kind of TV does your dad have?
He
Is it
doesn't have a
like
smart TV.
no, but like, does it have like the HDMI and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Would it have been cheaper if you bought him like a Roku stick? Or
You know,
something
we
like that?
thought that too, but we were like, will he understand?
Oh, you just want to keep it simple for your
Yeah,
dad.
like he'll know
Fair.
what to do with a remote thing, right? See, I don't know if he'll understand. We thought about getting the Roku stick too, because like we're like it's probably less expensive and probably easier to maintain.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But the TV's it's not a smart TV, so
Yeah. It's okay.
But we thought that too. But we're like, it's probably easier with a DVD player.
I mean, and if your dad ever wants to watch, if you have old DVDs, he could just pop in a DVD.
It was funny because that's what my dad said. He's like, it's okay. I could watch DVDs, and he's like, I don't have any DVDs. I was like, your older son downstairs has boxes full of DVDs. So, like, you have DVDs, Dad. And then so we hooked up. Like, I should have just bought him a adapter for his laptop because we put Netflix on his laptop and we put Disney Plus on his laptop. So because like he's like us. He likes sleeping to noise. So we're like, now you can just hook up, turn on your laptop and watch it on your laptop now since he can't watch Netflix upstairs anymore.
Oh.
By the way, my dad likes gargoyles.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. My brother was like, good, Dad, you could finish gargoyles. I was like, what? Dad likes like the cartoon? And then
It's like, what?
yeah, I was like thrown. I was like, okay, I gotta stop calling the gargantuan a gargoyle
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. See?
Since my dad likes gargoyles.
Thanks, Tito. Thanks.
No, yeah. And I was like so thrown. And like it says my dad's into like Viking stuff. So
Oh.
I was like, okay. So he's like the story's better than some of the Viking stuff he watches on Netflix. So I was like, okay, cool, Dad.
It's
All
because
you.
it's because Gargoyles is based on Shakespeare, apparently.
Is it actually?
Apparently.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't.
I was watching like a deep dive into Gargoyles.
Okay.
And then I don't remember this part. There was like one of the speeches by the Gargoyles, right? And I'm like, okay. And then he did like a side by side, and then it was like from a Shakespeare play. I'm like, holy shit.
Okay.
Like he ripped it right from Shakespeare.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
like, but then I don't know if it's like like everything is Shakespeare based, but like I can see when when they're getting really mystical with it. You know, when they
Mhm.
went back in time, and then there was a Puck, the
Okay.
trickster, and that's from Shakespeare. It's like midnight dream, whatever it's called. That's the sort of thing. And
I need
elves and shit.
I need to finish Gargoyles. I
For
don't
some
remember a
reason,
lot of it.
okay. Apparently, going back into the deep dive,
Sure.
season 3 is the sucky one because Disney took over,
Oh.
and then
Okay.
it called it the Goliath Chronicles,
Oh.
and it wasn't the same as the first 2 seasons.
Okay. I do want to watch Gargoyles. Did they ever make a game for Gargoyles? I don't know.
I feel like they did, but only for like Super Nintendo or like Game Boy.
Okay. Maybe not Super NES. I think if they had it for Super Nintendo, I would have had it. I wonder maybe if it was like on Sega also, or
Or is
maybe
it
you're
on
right.
uh never mind. You know those games you used to get from Burger King or McDonald's? Like those
Oh, there's like 2 button games.
yeah, the 2 button games, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's like the
yeah,
weird like whatever graphic that
yeah,
changes
yeah,
when you
yeah.
press a button. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had one of those.
Did you ever have? Sorry, not that you bring it. I had Street Fighter. It's like a 2 button game.
Mhm.
Like it's just like you have like a high punch, low punch, or like high punch kick and like back and forth or whatever. It was like that really, yeah, really cheesy or cheap graphic. I remember like thinking that game was awesome, but I remember like playing it and like, why don't I just play Street Fighter on my Super Nintendo?
I also remember like this was not like for McDonald's or Burger King. It's like one of those is a big ass. I want to say the same size as a Sega Genesis almost.
Okay,
It was like red,
okay.
and it was like football.
From
And then
Nintendo? I mean,
no,
from
no,
McDonald's?
no. It's like something you buy. Like we got it for Christmas or a present, and
Okay.
then it has basically the two buttons on the side here, so you could play football against each other. But I never understood how it works with those graphics because I always felt like one person. It's I don't know. It was just weird because like if you're running up the field and you do the kickoff, that the other person just sees upside down,
Yeah.
and then so on. If you're on offense, then the same thing. And I'm like, as a kid, that it seemed cool, but like thinking back around, man, that was a crappy ass.
I remember I used to play Atari in my cousin's basement.
Holy crap!
Yeah. I remember,
Atari.
yeah, I remember that being super fun until one of the buttons broke and then we couldn't play together anywhere. Because pushing the buttons too hard.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, what do you want to talk about today?
You had a docket,
I
did you
did
not?
have a docket. Do you want
Okay.
talk? Okay, let's start with we'll go in order. Frosted
Yeah.
Tips by Lance Bass podcast. We're both kind of listening to it now.
I just finished the one with Trevor
Okay.
from O Town.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you listen to that one?
I listened to that one, AJ and JC. I haven't listened to Joey or Jeff from 98 Degrees. Yet.
Okay.
And like,
so I have it, and the other one with Kevin McHale.
no, I haven't listened to that yet.
Yeah, I haven't listened either. I listened to all the ones you listened to plus Joey's.
Oh, okay. And before, no offense to Kevin McHale of NLT, y'all were like way past for like I know a couple of songs, but you guys aren't like I know Kevin McHale from Glee, not from NLT.
Yeah, I don't know from Glee.
Yeah. So
I just know Melissa Reyes was in your video. That's fine.
Oh, in the school dance.
The school dance one. She just has like a quick like cameo and that's it.
Oh, okay. Man, Melissa Reyes.
Shout out.
Whatever she's doing now. I hope she's doing great things. She should have made the Pussycat Dolls.
Just saying.
Just saying. And just because she was Filipino didn't mean she looked exactly like Nicole. You guys got to relax with that. Right? We both thought the Jonathan Knight episode said Jordan Knight, which was funny. But that's why I didn't listen to it, because no disrespect to Jonathan Knight, I never heard you sing once on the track. It's all Donnie, Jordan, and Joey. So,
and when I didn't realize until like into the recording, oh shit, this isn't Jordan Knight.
How come they're not talking?
I already committed, so I just kept listening.
I'm talking about his solo album in
Yeah,
1999. Like, what's going
that's
on
what I was
here?
waiting for. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Because he was like talking about contracting and stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, wait, what?
I think he has a show on HGTV or had a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Jordan Knight was that?
That's so funny. Oh man, that's funny. So I enjoyed the AJ episode.
Oh yeah,
It was because it was two parts, so
yeah.
it was in like I thought it was cool to listen to. And it's JC apparently holding everybody back from doing the big stadium tour.
Apparently, I thought it would be Justin.
Apparently it's JC. Come on, Shazay. Come on, JC.
Come on, man.
Give the people what they want, man.
Come on, BSB NSYNC 2020. He said 2024, right?
2024. That's what he's pitching.
Come on.
Let's do it, man. They should totally do it. I don't understand why they don't do it, and why JC's reluctant to do it.
He's just doesn't wanna. Just doesn't wanna.
Maybe he can't do it anymore.
Ooh. Oh, this is totally unrelated. But did you
Okay.
see S Club 7 is coming back together?
I did. That's related. I did.
Oh, I guess that's related. Because it just reminded me when you said can't do it anymore because what's his name? Paul doesn't look like he can do it anymore.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't wanna shame him or anything. But Paul, once he left the group, man, he does not look like he kept up.
I don't know how old is he, but he looks like
Ooh,
10 years older than everybody else.
okay, S Club. Let's play a game. S Club 7 agents.
But the ones that look the same are like
the girls.
Rachel and Tina look the same.
I didn't watch the interview. I only glanced at it, but
I didn't look at the interview. I just saw one video of them going on stage, and then I was like, wait a minute, who was the first guy? I'm like, oh shit, that was Paul.
Okay, how old do you think Paul is?
42.
Oh wow, you under. He's 45.
Oh, okay.
So they're all in their 40s.
Okay.
Tina's 46.
Whoa. She looks
Joe's
good. She looks good for 46.
Hannah's 41. That's crazy. Rachel's
Okay.
44.
She looks good too. 44.
Yeah, they're all in their early to mid 40s. So the oldest is Tina at 46.
How old is Bradley?
41. He's not that
Oh,
old.
40. Oh, he's not that old.
Not that old. It's crazy. Like when these guys started, I always thought they were like much older.
Yeah.
But
right?
to hear that we're only like 5 or 6 years younger than these people, that's crazy.
Well, 5 or 6 to like Bradley and
oh yeah, good point. We're like 10 years younger than Tina and
yeah.
8 years younger than Rachel. You're right.
Yeah.
The Trevor episode was interesting. Wait. They talked about the making the band stuff, and I thought it was funny that they said they already casted people and they just had people like that fit a quota and that would be good for drama on TV. And I was like, oh, so like they said Dan Miller was quiet, so that's why he didn't make the top 8.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
He's like the best singer out of the whole group. So it's kind of like, oh, so if there's a guy there who's like amazing, he wouldn't have made the group because he's not
good for TV.
Yeah, he may have been quiet, or the race quota would have been filled. Like that's crazy to me. Like if somebody walked in and sounded awesome. Yeah. I like how they so good.
I was gonna say I just like how Trevor got in there because he wasn't even, they didn't even send him a letter. Was it a letter or something, or email?
Yeah, he's a walk-in, right? He had to line up.
That's crazy to me. And like, what if, because his friend said just come, like what if he didn't go?
Yeah,
like what if he didn't go with his friend? Like
exactly. Like what if his friend made it like into the top like 8 and like Trevor never did?
Yeah. Huh.
Like, no disrespect to Trevor. We know why Trevor made the band. Yes, he was the best dancer out of them all, but he filled a quota on the group. Like, not to be disrespectful. Like, I've always said O-Town's my favorite boy band, only because I watched Making the Band. But yeah, we all know why. Did you watch Lance Bass's thing he was talking about, the documentary he made about Transcon?
No.
Oh, buddy. I thought it used to be on YouTube Red. Yeah, there was a doc. He made like a documentary about what it's like being a Transcon artist. Oh
Okay.
man, Lou Pearlman, he made some shady shit. Like some of those contracts were shit.
It's. I think we talked about this before. Like
We had
he's
talked about this before.
the sixth member forever, right?
Yeah,
Like,
forever.
forever.
And like
No matter-
apparently he would like touch on the dudes too. Like he would like if they were like stretching or whatever, he'd be like, oh, you know what, a good place to massage. He'd like grab them and like massage them and stuff. And like some of the younger talent were just like, thought that, it's just their mentor being their mentor. But then some of the times they were just like, yeah, he'd be a little too touchy feely. Yeah.
I wonder how Nick would feel, because he was like young, like he was like 13, wasn't he, when he first started or something?
Yeah. He probably would have been like, or you know what, not to take away from Nick, he probably didn't know what like actual like adult caring stuff was,
Yeah.
right? Because his parents weren't the best from anything that I've watched.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Frosted Tips, if anybody wants a good hour to listen to, it's actually a good listen to Lance Bass and listen to your favorite boy bands. I don't know why we're plugging them. We're not part of the iHeart podcast network.
You never know.
You never know. We should pitch that. Yeah, you never know. You're right. Is there any other takeaways from any of the other interviews or whatever episodes? Yeah.
I'm trying to think. No, nothing really.
Nothing really. Was JC weird to you? He was a little weird to me.
I don't know. I just think typical guy in his 40s. Right?
Accomplished everything in his life.
Yeah, like I don't know, like because it's not like we can compare like what he went through, right? Like
that's fair.
Stardom, like girls throwing them at himself.
That's true.
At him. Like I don't know. And he had like all this buttload of money. Yeah, and he had a buttload of money. Like I don't know.
Hold on, there's a trailer on TV. I'm not sure what this is. It's a dude with guns. It's Kylo Ren fighting.
Oh, 65.
Dinosaur.
I think
it's called 65. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that tripped me out. I was like, why are dinosaurs after him and he has like these guns? I'm like, why is Kylo Ren? That's crazy.
Would you be mad if it was like just a hidden Marvel movie that you never heard of, all of a sudden just popped like a trailer?
If a little bit, yeah. If the Marvels movie popped up as the TV is on in the background, I would be upset with myself. I probably would do this again. But
I gotta you know what's going on. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah, I gotta be worrisome, man. Guardians is gonna start playing soon, right? In the trailer, so I gotta be careful. Which leads us straight into Ant-Man. I know you didn't watch it, but you know a lot of the movie already.
And the trailer tells you everything.
For those of you who listen, know that I don't watch trailers anymore. So I was excited when I saw MODOK. I freaked out in the theater, but no one else was, because MODOK was shown in the trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And after watching the movie, watching the trailer, that's the movie. The trailer was the movie. And it's if you watch it in a certain order, you get the movie, which is so like shitty. Like I actually feel bad, like if you go in there expecting to see something, but like
yeah.
But I enjoyed it. It was really good. It is not an Ant-Man movie. It is a Kang movie, which does not bother me whatsoever, because it was better than Thor, Blood and Thunder.
I think everything's better than Love and Thunder.
Yeah. And since okay, we're gonna put up this big spoiler alert right now.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You saw in one of the endings, right?
Yes, and then
you saw both of them.
I didn't see the mid credit.
Okay.
But I know what happens in the mid credit because stupid just scrolling, and then I like to read comic or see comic book whatever TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it kept playing, and I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, so tell me what happens in the mid credit.
Mid credits,
If you don't mind me, I'll
supposed to be
spoil it for you too if you want me to.
it's the Council of Kangs, right? Or
Yes,
just a
yes,
bunch of
pretty much.
Kangs.
Yeah.
And they're coming together.
Yeah.
And then that's all I know. They're coming together, and then because they know, I guess he died. And then I guess they're just deciding what they're gonna do next.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So I am excited about Dynasty Wars and Secret Wars. That's gonna be fun. But you did see the post credit. Let's
Yeah.
talk that.
They just that's just season 2 Loki, right? That's just they just
I
took
think
that
so
scene from
too.
right? They
I
just took
think so
that scene.
too. I think so too. I think it has nothing to do with the next Avengers movie. I agree. I think
Yeah.
it's just Loki season 2, but it's still trippy. Now you said
Yeah.
something when we hung out on Thursday that you have a theory about Victor Timely.
Oh, that he's gonna create the original Human Torch.
That's a good theory.
And then I didn't know that technically the Human Torch was already seen in
He was seen in the first Captain America.
yeah. Did not
I'll
know
send
that.
you
I
it.
was like, what?
I'll send
I was
you
like,
it so you
what?
could put it in the clip here.
Okay.
But yeah, the original Captain America, Human Torch was there.
Yeah.
I'll show that clip. But yeah, that's a very good theory. It's a good way to actually even try to introduce Fantastic Four. Hopefully.
But I think Fantastic Four is just gonna be they're gonna be in a different universe, and they're just gonna be pulled to our universe.
You think
the whole multiverse thing.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Who
That's a good
knows?
theory. That's a good theory. I mean, you came up with the theory with Deadpool, right? That
Yeah.
post credit Deadpool's gonna come out or Strange is gonna pull him in or something, right? That's your theory?
Yeah, because Kang is gonna wipe out most of the Avengers, and then that's his last ditch. Doctor Strange is dying too, so I don't know how it works. He throws up a portal, and people come through,
And then everyone else.
and Spidey's the last one.
But you're like, but which Spider-Man?
Yeah, but which Spider-Man? I don't know. You tell me. Because
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire's supposed to be coming back too.
Is
Supposedly.
he actually?
It's you know those rumors. It's always like, oh, he's
Mm.
gonna come back for Secret Wars. He's gonna come back for Kingdom. Blah blah.
You know what I hope? It was in the comic the first time that Deadpool met Spider-Man. Deadpool fucked with Spider-Man, telling him that he was him.
Him from
a-
the future?
Yeah.
Or a different timeline?
Yeah, a different timeline. That's why he's all scarred up and shit, and that's why he looks like this. And like, so you fucked with him. So I hope when Deadpool and Spider-Man meet, I hope that's what they do.
It's like, hey Peter, I'm you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm you.
I-
right?
I hope that happens because that would be funny. I think that'd be funny just for me.
For
But
fan service.
yeah, for fan service. But it'd be funny if Doctor Strange would be like, no, he's not. No, he's not. Stop fucking with the kid. Like, stop it.
Stop it.
Okay, what else did we have here?
Since it is Saturday,
Mhm.
happy birthday, Mark.
Oh, hey, I just met you. It's kind of crazy, but happy birthday,
Here's my
Mark.
number.
Yeah,
Here's my number and call me.
call me.
Maybe.
Hey, Mark, isolate this clip. Hey, Mark, happy birthday, because I really, 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 really like you. I really, 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 really like you. Play that song.
Boom. Insert clip now. Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday, Mark. Is it actually his birthday?
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Oh, shit. I'm going to put it in the chat later.
32 years young.
32. 32. Wow. 32. I'm sorry, Mark, that I've joined Team Parent. I'm sorry. It
He has an
happens.
He has an announcement. Joking. Just kidding.
Mark, that'd be funny.
Remember what Marlo said? Marlo's gonna lose it if Mark announces something all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. What were you talking about? Okay. So you were watching Screen 5? And how was it?
Yeah, I was. I told you I liked it. It was better than I thought it would be.
Okay. Was it still based in the same town?
Yes.
Was Nev Campbell back?
Yes.
Okay.
She's not like a main, but she comes back.
Okay. Same thing with
So it's-
Courtney Cox and Arquette.
Okay, yeah, they're not the mains, but they come back.
Okay.
They like even they get really meta because they're like explaining the stuff. It's like this is a requel, reboot, sequel. It's like you have the new characters and then you have the legacy characters. And then like fans, they don't want it to be too different. Like they don't want to have a new story as a reboot. They want to continue the story but have a twist to it. So this is a requel.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay.
Oh, apparently that's what like the girl gets meta and there's like yeah like that's what the fans are calling it.
Oh,
And then she just compared it to she's like Star Wars kind of. She said like
okay.
some people hate the new stuff because it's too new, but like some people like it if it's familiar enough. But I liked it.
Okay, because I only watched the first half of it. No, not even the first half. I only watched
the
like
first half.
no, yeah. I remember I was watching it one day, and then like I just like I changed. I should watch it before my Paramount's done because my Paramount's done in about a week.
Oh, you should watch it.
I should watch it. Yeah, because I do like the Scream movies. So it's good.
I've never seen Scream 4 though.
Oh, Scream 4.
I think that's good. I think that's a weird one, right?
It's that one's too meta.
Is it too meta?
It's too meta. No, honestly, that's too meta because there are certain parts in it where like they reference like okay, it's not a. I think it's a spoiler if I say what she says, but
Well, I know who the killer is and how it ends
okay,
because I did a recap because I was curious of like what happened before.
Okay, so one of the lines Nev Campbell says in the movie when she confronts the killer, she's like, you don't fuck with the original, and then like so she kills the killer. And I remember hearing that line, I was like, yo, that's too much.
That's too meta.
That's too much, yo. You guys diving way into it. Like it's good though, but I really enjoyed it.
It's because like in their own universe they have a movie based on the thing.
That's true.
The stab movies.
That's true. You know what?
Crazy, right?
That's true.
That's why it gets meta with everything because they have the stab movies and
you're right. Yeah. So they're allowed to be. You're right. They're allowed to be. Did we talk about this last time? Not How I Met Your Mother. I Know What You Did Last Summer. We did talk about that, right? They're coming back.
I don't remember, but yeah, they're coming back.
yeah, they're coming back.
With Freddie Prinze and who else?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I
thought they died at the end of the second movie, but if they're gonna explain how they lived,
there was a second.
There was.
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And was there a third one?
There was a third one.
There was a third one.
Straight to DVD.
Oh, I Still Know. I Still Know, right?
It was no. That was the second one. The third one was like I'll Never Forget or
What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, something like that.
They have a Prime series of.
Oh, that's right. They do.
I was supposed to watch it, but I never watched it. I think I was like, oh, this looks interesting, but I'm like, man.
Did last summer 3. No, I want to get this title right. I always know what you did last summer.
You did last summer.
You could rent it on YouTube for $3.99.
No.
Came out in 2006. Hold on, let's see this cast.
Is that Brooke Nevin? Oh, that is Brooke Nevin.
Yo. It is Brooke Nevin, yeah.
Yo, shout out to Adam Morphs. Yo.
Oh, is that where she's from?
Yeah. Where do you know her from?
I don't know who that is. I know the brunette. She's from Chicago Med.
Oh, Tori DeVito?
Yeah.
She's from Chicago Med. With DK.
Yeah, DK. Gave up his life of crime to become a doctor.
I know, man. It's because Sean, embarrassed him so much. He went to America. First, he started a sushi restaurant. And then after it burned down, he went into med. Okay. Oh, Brooke Nevin looks like a Hallmark movie girl.
She
All-
does. She
with her
fits the profile. She fits the profile.
with all her movies that I can just see right now.
Speaking of Hallmark movies, nice segue, Chris. I'm currently watching a Hallmark series of movies. It's called The Love Club. I didn't get through the first one because of one thing that happened. So this thing that happened. So these group of girls, they met at a New Year's Eve party, and all of a sudden became the best of friends because they all got some sort of heartbreak related. One girl got stood up. Another girl doesn't like her boyfriend. So whatever. That's besides the point.
Mhm.
So the one girl who this movie is about, she's about to get engaged with some guy. However, she's still hung up on the dude that stood her up on New Year's Eve 10 years ago. So she's never met the dude. The dude, they were pen pals from separate universities, and so she was like still in love with him because of the idea of him or whatever. And then so she calls over her friends, her love club. They all come over and they all talk about this guy, and then they look up his name and they see that there's only two possibilities. There's either this person or this person, but it can't be the other person because the other person's a girl. So they look up this person's name, they Google him, and they find out he's like the manager of. My phone heard my Google. No, yeah,
no, stop! Don't Google me.
no, don't Google it. So they Google the dude, and they find out he's a manager of a hotel, and so they're like, "Oh, he's cute. Let's go make a weekend trip and go meet him." And like, this is a bad idea, but like, no, it'll be all nice. Let's go. So they go. I don't know what happens next, so I stopped watching because I was like, if this was a guy, if this was a group of guys. That is
Just
creepy as fuck, yo.
Restraining order.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Call
like,
the police.
exactly. I was like, if these were four dudes, all these girls who were watching this Hallmark movie would be like, no, that guy's creepy. That like, do not talk to this man. So, or this girl. So I was like, man, this is creepy. I don't know if I could get into it because that creeped me out watching that part. I was like, you can't do that.
That just shows you that guy has a lot of riz. That's all.
He's a Riz god. I'm sorry.
He's a riz god, as they say. Oh, going through
he's the Rizzler.
going through sorry, I'm going back to Brooke Nevin.
No, go
Going
for
through
it.
her acting career. She was
Sure.
on what do you call it? How I Met Your Mother.
That's who. Brooke Nevin. No, not
wait, where
Brooke
is it?
Nevin.
The
Brooke Nevin.
the say cheese episode. That's the one where
Oh, is she the girl for that he brings
Ed.
to Lily's birthday?
and then she's bakes a cake and then puts 40
Nevin.
on it or something. And then Lily doesn't want to take a picture with her because because they might break up.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
But then going back to How I Met Your Mother, that's one of the lines we should have put on there too. Like favorite lines is like, what if you break up? I was like, what if you don't? The what if you don't part.
That's a good line.
The what if you don't part is good.
Look
And
at
they
all
break
this.
up though.
She got Hallmark movies on demand, yo. I'm putting one on now. Sweet as maple syrup, starring Brooke Nevin.
Insert clip.
Do you actually, since you bring up pictures, we could talk about this and then maybe we could sum it up. I mean, it doesn't work for our group.
Because we don't take pictures.
Well, A, we don't take pictures. We don't take enough pictures. That's so true. But B, a lot of us have been with our partners for quite some time. Like, obviously, most of us are married now. So we've never had to come across that. Hey, if you take a picture, make them at the end so we could crop them out for feature.
Crop them out.
So there's one photo that comes to my mind, our group photo. It's thanks for one of our first Friendsgivings. I think Olivia was just born. Was it Olivia or was Rome just born? No, Olivia was just born.
Olivia. Yeah.
And so we took that group picture, and there is a certain there's an ex of one of our people, and she is in a terrible position because she's not at the end, but she's in the middle. So what you can do when we repost this picture, we put Happy Thanksgiving over her face. That's what we can do. But
I had to take it down from my highlights.
Oh, did you actually?
I took it down from my highlights because let's not keep it on there.
No, I guess that. Yeah, because like especially now with my sister-in-law, we we anytime we take pictures, we're always like, hey, you have to put them at the end. And like I tell them, like we tell them honestly, like we'll even say it with the boyfriend there. We'd be like, hey, you're going at the end. Like just letting you know we can't, we're gonna crop you out. But like,
If something ever happens, we're gonna copy.
yeah, I'm honest with the guy, man. I'm like, hey man, I like you now, but you're number 4 in the last 4 years. So like that's I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like I'm not one to beat around the bush. I gotta crop you out. I'm letting you know, I can crop you out. Don't put your arm around her. I don't want to. I don't want to do some like Photoshop or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't even do like the behind and then go with the arms across.
Yeah,
No,
none of that. No,
You
I
have to
need
be
you
not
to.
in like
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
so I can Photoshop you fine.
yeah. Because I remember this is not the same but not my tita, they have fosters,
Okay.
and one of the rules is like you take pictures of them, right? You're not supposed to post them or like post their
Mhm.
face or whatever. And so I remember one time I posted a photo and then they're like, hey, you can't show the fosters. So I edited it and I just blacked them out. Like I made them like just like black. And then I remember my one of my cousins was like, okay, that just looks scary now. I'm like,
Like there's ghosts.
yeah, because I blacked their faces, but I kept
Yeah.
like the whatever they were wearing. So
Oh, what the
yeah,
heck?
yes, I just made it look creepy.
What's the shutter?
Yeah,
James? Come
exactly.
on,
That's
man.
exactly what it kind of looked like. But yeah, so you've never had to do that because I'm like your brother's been dating his girlfriend for ever.
Forever,
So
man. Yeah, it's been there forever since high school.
yeah, so you've never had to come across, not even like your cousins and stuff.
Oh, my cousins.
I guess you
Uh,
guys don't take group photos too.
I don't think because my cousins are like older than me. Like
Oh,
so, I don't know what they ever did with their photos. It's like before the Facebook age, right? Before they
fair.
started their exes and stuff.
Yeah, it's always so funny whenever I'm like, man, you can't even post this picture because this person's here, or like I'm whenever like actually it's funny whenever Christine wants to post a picture and like one of her sister's exes in there, I'm like crop him out, and then she would look at it and she's like, I can't crop him out. I'm like, then right over his face or something. I'm like,
Or
I'm like, it's
just do a weird edit where you like cut here, cut there, and then mash it together.
yeah. I mean that's what I did. That's what I did for
Yeah.
my my groomsman photo. That's what I did.
That's a pretty good. It was a pretty good edit. Like you just see like a ghost arm on me, but that's fine. That's fine.
Is
It's a
it?
ghost arm. It's
Is
a
there a
ghost
ghost
arm.
on you? Hold on, let me
Yeah.
look. Is it actually? I gotta look real quick. That's
It's
funny.
a ghost
Oh wait,
arm.
are you talking about the superhero landing one, or are you talking?
Mm-hmm. Or
Really? Hold on.
or is it the one where
I was talking about the.
you
I was
go
talking
look?
about. I was talking about this one. I was talking about this one.
Oh, there, yeah. You can't tell on that one.
I mean,
You
in
can't
this one, it
tell.
makes you look like you were my best man.
Yeah.
Right? It
I was
makes
like,
it look.
how did I get so close to James?
See, it makes it look like you're my best man, so it works.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
You were always. You're always.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. See profile picture. I'm trying to look at that superhero landing one that I.
Just ghost arm or ghost leg because you can't jump off the ground. Just. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Holy shit, that's so funny. I can't find it. Oh, I can't find it.
I had one more fun fact about the Red Ranger.
Okay.
So Austin St. John, right? Red Ranger.
Oh, right. Yeah, the sheer fact you sent me. Yeah.
That's not his real name. That's his stage name. Did you know
Really?
that?
No, I did not know that.
You know his real name is Jason something.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's Jason something.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Why
I was
would
like,
you-
oh man, he was meant to be Jason.
Why would you make that your stage name? Was that more just more sellable, or?
I read like how it came Austin from, I guess he's from Austin, Texas or something.
Oh, okay.
And then St. John just because he wanted. But I was gonna. Oh, this is my thing. If you had a stage name, what would your stage name be?
Oh, shit, on the spot. I think I would go. Um, I was really into Korean pop at one point, so I really my name would have been like Rich Be Young.
Okay.
Rich, B,
The
Young,
yeah.
Jung.
Okay. Okay.
So I still keep my initials, but
Okay.
just in
Okay.
a mixed up order.
Okay.
That would have been mine. But why did you have one?
I think I would go uh Chris Lee.
Oh, so you can play anything.
Yeah, so no, and also yeah, just so they know for sure I'm Asian. Or they would cast me as a
As Asian,
yeah.
I guess. Or if I change the Jung to Young to Young, I could play everything. I could be Asian, I could be Hispanic, I can be, is that Samoan?
Samoan.
Like our friend the bodybuilder, I could be Samoan too.
Good thing he doesn't listen to our
I know, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. I know these subtle shots I take at him. I'm so
yeah.
sad. Yeah, it could be Samoan. What else? What else? What Filipinos can play everything. You're light skin. You play all the Asians.
I could
You can
and
play Japanese. You can play Chinese, Vietnamese. You can play all of them.
and in my life people have mistaken me for all those different cultures.
What haven't you gotten?
Uh
Have you ever gotten Filipino?
Filipino. Nope.
You've never
Uh,
gotten Filipino.
No, I've gotten Filipino. It's just I get surprised when someone like knows I'm Filipino or thinks I'm Filipino. But
Okay.
usually at work, just because of the mask,
Right.
they think I'm
you're
Chinese.
right.
And then if I throw in hi tita or hi ate or I say
Yeah.
something in Tagalog, they're thrown back. I remember one time there was this girl, like I never met her before, but I seen
Okay.
her around.
Okay.
And then I asked because because she asked me something, and then I answered her in Tagalog,
Okay.
and then she like paused and then said, "What did you say?" And then I told her in English, and then I guess she like it didn't. She was
Register?
like register, and then I think she asked someone. It's like I Filipino, and then I swear he just spoke to me in Tagalog, and then it's like yeah, Chris is Filipino, and then when she came back, she was like the holy blah blah blah,
That's funny.
I was saying, yeah. But yeah, in my life, yeah, Korean. When I used to like spike my hair, like before, like did you meet me during those days when I had spiked hair all the time? No,
No, I don't actually.
no.
I don't remember. You always used
Did
to
you,
wear beanie. Like
or
what you
shave
wear.
my head, right? I was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
shave my
yeah, yeah.
head, right?
Shaved head. Yeah.
Yeah, like before when I was had like spiked hair and had my glasses, like Korean. I'm Korean. Or my uni days. Have I ever told you like one time I was walking in uni, and then I think they have that what do you call that week? The first 2 weeks where it's like uh orientation week, I guess.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Orientation week, and then like everyone's like they give you free stuff, and then
Mhm.
like people in the hallway trying to get you to sign up for clubs
Mhm.
or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
walking. I want to say she was Chinese.
Okay.
She starts speaking to me in either Mandarin or Cantonese.
Okay.
All of a sudden, like she just started like she literally just. I'm walking. She just goes up to me, and then she's like handing me a paper, says, and then she's speaking Mandarin, Cantonese. I'm like, I'm Filipino, and then she's, oh, sorry, like she just walks away.
Okay, that's funny.
I know, and then I was like, I can't even remember if she was cute or not. So it just thrown me off. I was like, wow, she really thought I was Chinese.
That's funny. That's funny. Speaking of like orientation week, I didn't go to university, but one time I was at U of M with my cousin, with my couple of my cousins actually, and there was this like you said, people are trying to get you to sign up for clubs or whatever, and there was this there's this girl, this pretty girl who's like trying to like wave people over, and then my cousin goes over there. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, she wants me to watch. And then my other cousin was like, no, they just want you to sign up for shit. And he's like, no, she wants me. That's why she calls me over. And then then he goes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so dumb. And then he comes back maybe like 5-10 minutes later. And I was like, so did you give her number? Did you get her number? No, she wanted me to sign up for some shit. And I'm like, oh my god, these girls just don't want you, man.
There was another uni, like even during that time, there's also like CIBC banks and
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I'm like, man, the representative they have, man, she was oh.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
I know. And I'm like I don't need a bank account. Keep walking, Chris. Because I was like, damn. Like I was walking towards. I'm like, where am I going this way? Go this way. 18-year-old Chris, come on now. Go this way. Go this way.
You ain't got no shot. Like,
you ain't got no shot with this.
You can't afford a credit card right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Chris?
But Jay's, man, I'm like, whoa.
Fast forward later, Chris is $5,000 in debt with the credit card he signed up at university.
Oh, there was one time.
Oh man.
Okay, it was in Pretty Girl. When I was still living at home and I would go grocery with my mom, right? All of a sudden, I'm just standing there, and then these two dudes, like the PC MasterCard.
Yeah.
These two dudes. I'm just coming out there, and then all of a sudden they, hey man, I was like, hey, and they just shove these cookies in my face, and it's like,
Fuck.
And then they're like, oh, it's like, oh, what's your name? I was like, oh, Chris. And I was like, oh, Chris. And they just start like taking my information down. I'm like,
oh,
dude,
shit.
What's going on? I was like, what's going on? He was like,
so aggressive.
I know, right? And like, it's like what did they say? It's like, oh, you look like you need a credit card. I was like, oh, I told them I don't get approved for a credit card because I told them I don't have credit. And then they was like, oh, you'll get approved for this one. And then they just asked me like, you're over whatever, right? And I was like, yeah. And then in like 2 minutes, they got me signed up for a PC MasterCard.
Oh wow.
And I got free cookies and I think $10 whatever. I know, right? They got me big time.
They worked you fast.
I know. And I was like, I didn't even know. My mom was like, what just happened? I don't know. It looks like I got a credit card, Mom.
That reminds me, okay, this one time at Canadian Tire, I already had a Canadian Tire credit card or whatever.
Yeah.
But like this girl like approached me, and Christine was with me. This girl approached me, kept trying to talk to me to sign up and like talk to me. And I was like, I have one. Oh no, you need this one. This one's a whatever better than what you have. And like she's talking really close. And Christine was like, after I'd done talking to her, she was like, I thought that girl was gonna kiss you. That's how close. Like honestly, I thought she was that close, but I was like, I wasn't sure she was that close. And Christine's like, I thought she was gonna kiss you, how close she was. And I was like, it's funny because I smelled her breath, but I just thought she had bad breath. I didn't think she was that close. But then Christine was like, yeah, I thought she was gonna kiss you. I was gonna be like, girl, you need to back up. I was like,
girl.
I was like, I was like, I smelled her breath. I was like, man, I didn't know she was like she was a close face doctor. She was like right here.
Did you sign up?
No, because I already had a Canadian Tire credit card. I didn't need the new Triangle Rewards.
You do know, man, because you get this bonus. You get this.
And you get 2,000 Canadian Tire dollars once you sign
just
up.
For as a new bonus.
Oh man, that's so funny. Oh, man. If they ever do that, if I ever get approached like that, I'm like, hey, what's my rewards bonus? Do I have our sign up bonus? That's gonna be my new thing. Oh, that's so good. In that case, well, Chris cleans up. Thank you everybody for watching, sticking around, listening with us. If you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts at Just Another Podcast, on TikTok at just.another.podcast. Layups Only Podcast, as well as Wings of Pho and Jam Rich Ball. And do you have any closing words?
No.
Okay.
Check what your kids are doing.
check on your kids and make sure that the new person's partner stands to the rightest of the photo so you can crop it out for later. Okay, peace out, guys.
Peace. So, hi Rome. Hi.
Hi Rome.
Ninong says hi. Yeah, I just remember the first two. Hi.
Cute.
Because it's funny when this guy when he says hi to me, like all of a sudden, like Isha brings him upstairs to give him a bath. And then I come upstairs, he's like, "Hi, Daddy." I was like, you're acting like you just saw me, right? Right?
You haven't
Like
seen
I
me
haven't
yet?
been like I haven't been home. But when I come from work, sometimes he doesn't even say hi to me. He's too into his show. He just takes a quick glance and then that's it.
That's funny. Okay. I wanna. Hold on. Somebody's knocking at the door.
Oh,
1 second. Hold on.
is this a bit? Is this a bit?
No, it's not a bit. Hold on. Yeah, we're almost done. Sorry about that. Christine's home. She forgot her house keys, or she didn't have her
Sure.
house keys with her.
I'm not gonna tell my story because this kid is making a mess. So just wrap it up, James.
Wrap it up. Oh, that's an awkward ending.
He spilled this lemon everywhere. Hold on.
Oh.